filming a lot of videos today. Hair videos, fashion videos, you name it, we doing it all today. So I decided that since it's 2018, happy 2018 by the way, because these are my first videos I'm filming in 2018. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my doll discussion videos. Like, I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, I told you dolls about this and I never got it started in 2017, but 2018 is gonna be our year, so let's get this on and popping. So I'm just gonna pull up the emails and I'm gonna just read you dolls the scenarios and the questions and the situations and everything like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. And you guys can talk about it in the comments as well. Feel free to help. Don't bash anyone. This is for helping people, not to, you know, talk down on anyone or anything like that. So I'm just going to go to my email. And I will put the email down below for you dolls if anyone wants to send me anything. I'm sure a lot of this stuff is old, of course, because I brought this up a long time ago. And I'm just now getting to it. So a lot of you dolls probably have already gotten help or whatever, but you know, we want to get these videos started, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do these anyway. So it says, hey Kooch, I have a problem. I'm always thinking about what should I do with my boyfriend. We've been together for 10 months and it's so hard to do anything. I can't go out or he will get mad, even just hanging with my friends. But I can't complain because I get mad at him too if he goes out. Love him to death, but it's just hard. He's so stubborn and I feel like everything I do is a problem. What should I say or do for us to stop bumping heads? Thanks, doll. Love you. And can this be anonymous? So I didn't say her name or anything like that. So yes, girl, this is anonymous. So my take on this is, I've been in a situation like this before, dating someone who, you know, kind of didn't want me to hang out with my friends, or I wasn't really talking to my friends much because of him. And honestly, that relationship did not work. And I mean, for each person, every situation is different and you guys may find a way to make it work. But if they're being jealous like that and they don't want you to go anywhere and stuff like that in the beginning, then it's only going to get worse. And I kind of picked up those signs in the beginning, but I stuck around and of course it got worse. Like, I just feel like he was very insecure, and we lived together and he would pop up. Like, if I didn't answer my phone, he would pop up and all kinds of stuff. Like, he could be at work and he would come home because I didn't answer my phone. And one time, literally, I was going to school at this time, like going to take phlebotomy. If you guys remember, I went to do that. Or was I filming back then? I don't even know. But I went to school for phlebotomy and I was taking classes at this time. So I was done with school for the day and I went home and I was like doing my homework and chilling and stuff. And I was taking a nap. Like, I got tired, so I went to sleep. And I guess he had been calling me. And whenever I'm asleep, I usually sleep super hard. So he had been calling me and I didn't hear my phone ringing. Like, I did not answer my phone. So whenever I woke up, I heard my phone ringing, but he was literally walking in the house. And he was like, where have you been? Like, what have you been doing? Like, I've been calling you. And I'm like, what? Like, you know how you just waking up and you kind of like, what the hell is going on? Like, and what are you doing here? I know you're not off already. So yeah, he was really insecure, I feel like. So I mean, it's up to you if you want to stay in that situation, especially if you're doing the same thing to him. Then I don't know, maybe y'all are meant to be together. But honestly, I feel like you have to put rules in place early so that things like that won't be happening, because you should be able to talk to your friends. You should be able to take a girls' night out or whatever the case may be. You should be able to do those things, because at the end of the day, if you guys do not work out, your friends are still going to be there. And it's just a really crazy situation when you haven't been able to talk to your friends or be around anyone, and then the relationship is over and you finally get to go back around your friends. Like, it's just really weird. I've been there before. So I mean, I don't really know exactly what you can tell him to stop it, but I mean, I guess you guys just have to have a talk. Like, look, I want to go out with my friends, I want to talk to my friends, like, we're together enough, like, you know, I'm be back, whatever the case may be. But you have to figure that out early, and either you want to stick around or you don't want to deal with it. And it got to the point for me where I couldn't deal with it anymore, and it is what it is. That was the first one, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the next one. This one looks pretty long, so let's get into it. It says, hey doll, my name is Katrina. First off, I want to say I love you and have been rocking with you in your videos since 2011. Like, I don't even know how long I've been doing this. I just been doing it, so thanks for letting me know. So it says, LOL, but anyway, here's my situation. About 2 weeks ago, I asked my best friend, Brittany, how funny, that's my best friend's name as well, if she wanted to hang out. We haven't hung out any this summer because she had summer school. So once she got out, I figured we hang. Anyway, I hit her up to see if she was busy, and her response was, I work every day, so I can't. Mind you, I work 6 days a week, but will still find time to hang with my friends. The day after I asked her that, she's in my city with her other friend, hanging out, eating at restaurants and shit. LOL. And she didn't even bother to tell me she was in my city. I instantly got pissed, but I haven't said anything to her yet. When I do confront her, what should I say and how should I go about it? Thanks. Hope I'll be included in one of your videos. Katrina Hughes. So anyways, as far as the situation goes, if she is ditching you, like she's telling you she's busy, she has to work, and basically like she doesn't have time, like just forget it, like I don't have time for you, but she's out with other people and finding time to chill with them and go out to eat and stuff like that, then basically she's just ditching you. And I don't know what happened in you guys' relationship, or if she just doesn't want to hang out with you anymore, I don't know, but it kind of just seems like the friendship is kind of over. Like, it's nothing wrong with hanging out with certain friends without having other friends around or whatever, but for her to say I'm busy, like I'm just working all the time, and then she's out with someone else, it kind of makes it look like, okay girl, you lying, because clearly you have time because you out with somebody else. Like, she should just be honest, like whatever she's feeling inside, if she doesn't want to fuck with you no more or whatever the case may be, then just ask her straight up, like, girl, like, and you can say it in a joking way, it doesn't even have to be like confrontational. You can just be like, girl, like you be working every day and you be so busy, like we don't never be hanging out, but wasn't you with such and such? Like, you know, just make it into a thing like that and see what she says. And you know, if you want to keep the friendship, then I would just go about it that way. And if you don't really care and you're done with the friendship, then just cut her ass off, because clearly she isn't making time for you. And honestly, in my life at this point, I find that my friends will say things like, oh, I haven't heard from you in so long, you don't call, whatever. But my response lately has been, I am always the one calling, and I'm not going to be the one to continue to call all the time. Your phone works just like my phone works, and if you want to talk to me, you can call me. And yeah, that's a big thing with me. If I'm always the one calling you, and I kind of notice that, I'm always calling you and then we'll talk, or sometimes you'll say you want to call me back, but you never call back, I will not call you back ever. Like, I won't ever call you back until you call. And you will really think that it's a problem with us because I haven't called. But no, I'm not about to be the one calling you all the time. Like, a friendship is two ways and it's 50-50. So if the other person is not putting out as much, then oh well, like cut their ass off. Like, I really don't care, y'all. I don't have to have no friends at all. I'm a loner already anyway, so it is what it is. So next story. Hey doll, my name is Kishana. And then she wrote it out like how to say it. I know how to say it, girl. Kishana. I have a really tough decision to make. So my best friend of 6+ years is a sex addict. She's 18 and I believe she has well over 7 bodies. Maybe more. I can't keep up, which doesn't affect me, you know, it's her body. True. I try to tell her there's nothing wrong with sex, just not with so many people. But it's gotten to the point where she has contracted an STD from a guy she barely knew, a curable one, but the fact that she had one freaks me out. We're not into the same things anymore, have began to talk on and off, which really bothers her. So one day she calls me crying to tell me she had sex with the same person who willingly gave her an STD. When I asked her why, she said because he's big. I know she's my friend. I really think she has a problem, but I just can't deal anymore. I don't know how to end the friendship. I mean, who knows? What if she finally has something you can't cure? I get afraid when she comes over. I cringe when she asks to use the bathroom and she knows something's up. I love her to death, but I won't risk my health because she can't keep her legs closed. What should I do? Okay, so you guys are pretty young. You're 18 years old. As far as my advice goes with this, if you feel like you guys have grown apart, because whatever she does, she's going to do regardless. Like, that's her decision. If it's sex, drugs, whatever the case may be, that's her decision. So if you feel like you aren't here for the things that she is doing and you don't really want to be around her, not necessarily you guys, you know, like you can't be friends at all anymore. But I've been in a situation before where one of my really good friends went to school with her for, you know, throughout high school and everything, and we hung out afterwards. You know, like we were really close, like almost like best friends. But she started hanging out with some girls and she was doing drugs and popping pills, whatever. Maybe not anything super hard, but I'm not the person to do those type of things. Yes, I will smoke my hookah, but I've never popped a pill ever in my life. So I was just kind of like, yo, like, she on some other shit. And whenever we had already kind of been a little bit distant, like we weren't hanging out as much just because she was always hanging out with this other group of girls and they just weren't really my cup of tea. So I just kind of distanced myself from it. But then once I was around and they were popping pills and they were doing it like all out in the open where I could see exactly what was going on, after that I really just kind of cut her off. Like, to this day we're still cool and we will, you know, kind of text or whatever every now and then. We may see each other every blue moon, but we're not hanging out every day. We're not as close as we were once before, and it just is what it is. Sometimes you outgrow people. It doesn't matter how long you've been knowing them. You could have a friend since you were a child. Like, y'all could grow up together forever and you can still grow apart. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just a part of growing up, and you know what you want to involve yourself around and what you're willing to deal with. So it's just up to you. If you really feel like you love your friend so much and you want to help her out instead of judging her, then get her some help. Like, really get her some help. I know going to talk to someone's parent about what they're doing, it doesn't sound like a good idea, but that's probably like the first step in getting her the help that she needs. Because if she is a sex addict, then she is going to need some help. So I don't know, maybe you can talk to, I don't know if you guys go to the same church or whatever the case may be. Maybe the pastor can help. She may need a counselor or something. But I would think that the parent would be the first place to go. And if you're just done, then, you know, you just have to distance yourself and move on with your life. I mean, you guys can probably still be friends, just like with my situation. But obviously, you're just not going to be as close and hanging out and things. So, yeah, that's that. So, the next one, this is probably going to be my last one because I think this video is already pretty long. So, here is another one. And it says, "Hey, Kooch, this is anonymous. I need advice. I haven't had sex since December 2016. This was sent to me August 2017 at the beginning of the month. And right now it's already 2018. So I'm so late. Like, I'm not a year late, but I'm late. So I was in a situationship with a dude on and off for 5 years, but haven't slept with him since last year. I'm tired of masturbating and like super horny. Should I call old boy back because it's guaranteed good dick, or give someone new a chance that I've never had sex with? But what if it's bad? LOL, IDK, what to do? Your thoughts? Question mark. I just know if I call old boy back, I'm going to be in my feelings because I want a relationship and he don't. But I'm like too shy to have sex with someone new. IDK, I'm so confused. Love your channel. So pretty and chill and glad to see you winning, girl. Much love." So, okay, girl. Let me tell you. Me and my best friend always used to say this, like, whenever you talking to someone new, you know, like you will be vibing out with a guy. You probably think he cute. Y'all vibing. You know, y'all get into a relationship, whatever. And eventually sex will come along, unless you're, you know, saving yourself for marriage or whatever the case may be. But eventually when sex comes along, you're kind of like, oh my God, like, what is it going to be like? Like, oh my God, I don't want to get another body, and it's not even worth it, because some of these dudes in these streets be having some, you know, some little danglings that's not about to satisfy you, right? So me and my best friend used to say stuff like this all the time, like, okay, I'm talking to somebody new, and what if it's small? Like, oh my God. But you will never really know until you try it out, and you could be in for a treat of your life. Like, you just never really know. I've been in a situation where I have went back to an ex plenty of times, and it's the same person. We talked for so long, like literally it's been, I met him like 10 years ago at this point. So yeah, I went back to him so many times, and we've always had a great relationship. We can hang out together, we have fun, sex is always bomb, whatever. So yeah, like, I don't know, I just gotta, like, oh my God, I'm thinking about him. Okay, so come on, Kooch, come on, pull it together. Okay, so yeah, I went back to an ex plenty of times. But the situation for me was that even though we had fun together, the chemistry was good, everything was amazing, I knew that I did not want to be with him in a relationship. Like, I wanted just strictly what it was. Friendship, hanging out, having fun. We could do things as if we were in a relationship, going out, taking trips, whatever the case may be. But I knew that I didn't want a relationship with him, and I don't know if it's just something that happened in the relationship that kind of just drew me from wanting to be in a relationship with him, or maybe it's probably just because we were in a relationship before, but we have talked as friends, and you know, like off and on so much that I guess that's just what I'm comfortable with, and I wasn't pushing for a relationship. So if you're gonna be in your feelings wanting to be with him, then that's not a good idea, because girls get very attached very easy. Some guys do too. And if you have sex with him, those feelings are definitely gonna come back, and you're gonna want to be more involved with him than just hooking up every now and then, whatever. You're probably gonna want to be with him all the time, want to be his girl, whatever the case. So if that's the situation for you, like you were saying, then I would say no, don't have sex with him. Just meet somebody new and just start over from scratch. You won't know how the dick is until you try it out, honey. And yeah, that's my advice for it. So yeah, that's it for this doll discussion. Be sure to send in your emails to the email that is linked down below. I do still have some emails that were previously sent, so I am going to try to get to those as well. But I do want to get some fresh new ones in for 2018. So send me your questions, and you know, send me your stories and all of that. And be sure to let me know if you want to be anonymous, to put that at the beginning so I won't say your name, which I don't even read your guys' name unless you put it in there, because I don't want to be putting out anyone. But yeah, this was super fun. I got to kind of tell a little bit of story times with this. So this is what doll discussion is going to be like, and I'm sure it'll get better as we go along. This was just my first time testing it out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Bye, guys.